Hello, my name is Crystal Clear Mystic. I am a psychic and a spiritual guide, and I have a message for you. Divine Source, what is the message that you have for the viewer today, please? And thank you. All right. So we have two different cards coming out. The first card is the Devil, and the World came out together. So I'm feeling like there's a choice that you are being asked to make around old patterns and ways of being compared to completing out a cycle. This feels like a karmic cycle of some sort. It feels relationship associated for me. Like you're being asked to walk away from codependent cycles, obsessive cycles, chasing patterns in relationships. They're asking you to kind of close out this dynamic or cycle to be able to move forward. And in the background, we have the Queen of Cups kind of functioning subconsciously, right? So this is telling me that they're asking you to follow your heart instead of your head. So I'm feeling like whatever these cycles are that they're asking you to leave, they're associated with ego, and they're associated with this idea of like how we fit in to this world, how we fit into this reality, how we are people pleasing with others or accepted by others, and what that looks like. And Spirit is asking you to choose to walk away from pleasing other people, walk away from doing what you think you're supposed to do, associated with society, associated with ego, associated with mind, right? And being seen a certain way, right? Worrying about how you are seen by others. And to instead be able to walk towards yourself, choose yourself, be able to love yourself deep enough to know that when you speak up or you say something or you speak your truth, that the right people are going to be able to hear that and they're going to meet you there. And the wrong people that you've been keeping around in these dynamics that are actually like not meant for you are not going to, right? And they're not meant to. They're not meant to come with you into wherever you're going. Not everybody can come with us. What else can you tell us about this, Spirit? All right. So these dynamics have been kind of happening since you were a child. That's what it's feeling like here. So the Six of Cups came out. So it's telling me that you have been like in these dynamics since you were a kid. It feels like, this may have been things that you learned in childhood. You probably had some parents where you were someone who had to like take care of them emotionally. You took on a lot of the emotional load in your household. And because of that, you've learned to kind of overgive. You've learned to kind of like put yourself last, not take care of yourself first, right? And they're asking you to have the courage to kind of like speak your truth, to stand your ground, to say something, to recognize that if a conflict occurs, it's not your fault that the conflict occurs, right? You're not responsible for other people's feelings. And they want you to know that this is leading you to a cycle closing, right? Like I had said earlier, but also like a new beginning, an inspiration, a new beginning in your creative nature, like a new beginning physically in like your growth and your ability to like move forward. When we let go of other things that aren't meant for us, other things are able to come in and take that space, right? And in the background, this is leading us to more abundance, because this is what's going to bring abundance into you. This is what's going to make you feel abundant, right? Is because when you are watering your own garden and you're recognizing the weeds that need to be pulled from it, you are able to then keep your garden flourishing and beautiful, right? Those weeds come in and they take up space. And so that takes away from our abundance. And so, they're asking you to choose to walk away from these relationships that aren't serving you anymore. They're asking you to choose yourself. This is going to be really difficult for some of you because this has been a lifelong thing for you. But we're kind of at the year of the snake, right? So it's the time to shed the skin and shift so that we can walk into this new cycle differently. So if this did resonate, please do let me know. And remember that this is a tough cycle ending. And though you got this, I'm sure you've been having dreams and things about it. And that's probably where some of this might be being reinforced by. And that's usually spirit trying to tell you that it's time to make a decision. So please do let me know if it fits. And you got this. Keep going. Love and light.